Okay, oh, whoops, let's try this next part. We're looking at problems 14 through 16. Determine what kind of triangle could be represented by the given lengths: right, obtuse, acute, or no triangle. Show work to support your answer. No work, no credit. All right, let's first determine if these are triangles. Otherwise, I find myself getting in just automatic moving forward mode, and I don't stop and think about whether this could be a triangle. So I'm going to add the two shortest lengths together, 16 plus 23, and I need to make sure that that is bigger than the other side, 25. So 16 plus 23 on my calculator, let me turn it on. I got 39. And since 39 is greater than 25, then I know that this one is a triangle. That would work. Let's try this one. 1 plus 1, short lengths, is going to be 2. Is 2 greater than 4? No. So I've shown some work to support my answer, and I could say no triangle. All right, this one, oops. I'm going to add the two short lengths, 5 plus 5 root 3. And I want to know if that is larger than 10. 5 plus 5 is exactly 10. 5 times root 3 is going to be larger than 5, so I think it will work. Let me try my calculator and see if it tells us this. 5 plus 5 root 3 gives us 13.66, so yes, this is bigger than 10. Okay, so we can work with problems 14 and 16 to decide what kind of triangle they are. So we're going to use something that's like Pythagorean theorem. We square the short sides and square the long side and then see how they compare to each other. So with my calculator, I'm taking 16 squared plus 23 squared. I got 785. And I'm going to see how that compares to 25 squared. That was 625. So because the two sides together squared are bigger than this one, then that means we have an acute triangle. If they had been equal to each other, it means that our triangle is right. And if this number had been smaller than this number, it would mean we have an obtuse triangle. Okay, let's try number 16 now. It's the other one that could work. So I'm going to take 5 squared plus 5 root 3 squared and see how that compares to 10 squared. So I'm leaving this open where we could put the comparison symbol inside of it. Okay, 5 squared plus, I'm going to use parentheses here, 5 root 3, close the root, then the other parentheses, squared. Together that gave me 100. And 10 squared is also 100, so we have equals in this case. That means that we have a right triangle. Okay, draw and label two special triangles. So when it says special triangles, there are exactly two types of triangles that they're looking for here. They're not just looking for two triangles that some individual might consider special. It is a vocabulary term, meaning there are two certain types of triangles that we're looking for that we call special triangles. One of them is a right triangle that has a 30-degree angle and a 60-degree angle. And I wanted to draw this accurately, but I'm not sure how perfect it is. A 30-degree, 60-degree, and a 90-degree. Okay, if the short leg of the 30, 60, 90, the short leg is opposite the 30-degree angle. If the short leg is x, then the hypotenuse is double that, 2 times x. And the long leg is whatever the short leg is times root 3. So this leg is x root 3. Okay, the other type of special right triangle is the 45, 45, 90. So this one was the 30, 60, 90 triangle. The other special right triangle is 45, 45, 90. It should be isosceles, so I'm going to try to create a triangle that sort of looks isosceles. These two angles are 45 degrees. Okay, so because this is an isosceles triangle, it has base angles congruent, then these two sides are congruent. They're called legs in this case. The legs are congruent. So if we call each leg x, then we can find the length of the hypotenuse by taking leg times root 2. So this is one way we could draw and label the two special right triangles. Now on your index cards, you've probably made a second version of the special right triangle 45, 45, 90 that shows something there. If you did that and you show that on the test, I will give you credit for that. And we had two more possibilities for your 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So if you drew either of those two as well, you would still get full credit. This is sort of the standard version for these, so I'm just gonna put that as my one example here. If you haven't yet made your flashcards, definitely do that. These will come in handy for you.